Welcome back to the channel, Racer X here, and today I thought I would put a short video together for you guys, not about muscle cars today, but about the C8 Corvette. And for those of you guys that actually follow my channel, you may realize that a while back I tried to get a C8 for my channel, and then of course we had the whole COVID debacle and all sorts of stuff happened along the way. Never got my C8, never got my Z06. It's kind of been a litany of issues, but I've always really liked the Corvette. And one of the things that I have noticed recently is that not only is there a lot more C8 inventory out there, but because of that, prices are really starting to come down. I've been to lots of dealerships, seen tons of C8s out there right now, and they are still amazing cars. We're actually going to take a little field trip today to one of my local dealerships to illustrate this exact point. Should be a fun one. If you guys are brand new to my channel, please do me a big gigantic favor. Don't forget to hit subscribe. You can find that button right over here. And off we go.
T-minus 15 seconds.
Guys, check it out. I am back at the Dream Giveaway Garage in Largo, Florida, because I wanted to show you one of the most amazing Corvette giveaways that they have ever done. They are directly behind me, and yeah, there's two of them. Both of these black and white Corvettes look amazing. This is a 2024 Corvette E-Ray. Yes, you get a V8 power plant right behind your head, plus an electric assist 650 horsepower this monster packs. And then when you get on the inside, look at that interior. It is absolutely gorgeous. And this is a 2015 Corvette Z06, a C7, but it's been treated with the Stage 1 Lingenfelter package, 720 supercharged horsepower in this beast. And both of these Corvettes are available in the exact same drawing. I absolutely love both of these cars. Both of these insane Corvettes are being given away in the same drawing. All you have to do is go to Dream Giveaway's website, enter my code RACERX to get 3 times the entries for one prize. I cannot wait to see who wins. And through the magic of editing, I have reached Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City, Florida. I want to show you some of the cars they have on their used car lot just really quick. And then I want to show you around a little bit and show you just how many Corvettes they have right now. So they have a couple of really nice manager special cars out here. You can see this beautiful torch red car they have right here. Used C8 Corvettes. You can see another car right over here. You've got another manager special car right over here. Really nice looking car. And this only scratches the surface of some of the inventory that they have. And these cars can be had at a really nice discount right now. Just take a look at all of the new arrivals this dealership has right now. A lot of these are 2024 and 2025 Corvettes, but I mean, just look all the way down. I mean, if you are a C8 fan, they've got some absolutely beautiful cars here. So there's no shortage of inventory when it comes to the C8 Corvette. And I think that is part of the reason you're starting to see these prices come down. So you've got a lot of new inventory on the lot, a fair amount of used inventory on the lots because the Z06s are starting to hit. You can see this is like an $85,000 car, brand new 2025. Beautiful red interior. This is a gorgeous spec on this car. They have a lot of really nice cars sitting out here that can be had at a discount brand new, and that's seriously driving down the used car prices as well. Now, another reason that you're seeing the used C8 prices start to come down is you've got cars like this coming out right now. This, of course, is the brand new 2025 E-Ray. I love this car. It does come with that 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8 right behind your head. It produces just under 500 horsepower, and you get electric motors on this. It looks just like the Z06. It's actually faster 0 to 60 than the Z06 because of the electric motors on the front axle. And I tell you what, this is a really nice package. Not cheap. This one comes in at about $118,000, but it's definitely noteworthy. So here is another big reason that you're seeing the price of used C8 start to come down a lot. These cars right behind me, you're starting to see a lot of these high-level trims start to show up. For the longest time, you couldn't get a Z06, and the ones that were out there were way marked up, but you're starting to see big discounts even on brand new Z06 Corvettes as they come in. So you can see supply is starting to catch way up to demand, and that's not a bad thing if you're a Corvette lover. As you can tell, these vehicles just came off the truck. They still have the wrapping on them. I absolutely love the spec on this Z06 with the red seats in it. Really nice looking car. You've got more C8s over here. And then of course you've got this gorgeous Z06 right here in black with the red seats. Love that one. Check out this bad boy. This is completely decked out with all the carbon flash aero on it. This one actually has the performance package on it. Not a cheap spec on this car, but completely decked out. So you're seeing these Z06s starting to hit the lots right now. You got a couple other ones right over here. Really nice spec with the red seats on this car. So anywhere between like high 120s all the way up to like the mid 170s, almost low 180s on a spec like this one. But these high level trims are starting to hit the dealerships in big numbers. And it is a pretty crappy day outside, so the lighting may not be the best, but you can see this beautiful purple C8 right here. But really just to further illustrate my point, check out all these Z06 convertibles they have out here. Got managers specials listed right there on them. But if you're in the market, even for a Z06 right now, the discounts are out there to be had. Like I said, this video is really all about another beautiful Z06, another one on the end, all these convertibles. But this video is really all about how much you can save on a regular C8, because those cars can be had for a pretty darn good price right now. I'm actually gonna head to the house and show you what I mean. So here's the thing. I realize that a lot of you guys watch my channel because of the muscle car content that I've been putting out for you for the past 5-6 years. Obviously my Demon 170 behind me. I do love this car. It is an absolute brute in a straight line. The Corvette offers a completely different driving experience. And for those of you guys that don't know my history, I've had a lot of cars, 5 total Corvettes, and I loved each and every one of those. And it offers a completely different type of driving experience than a muscle car does. But when you talk about a Corvette, all of the history there, it has always been one of the best American performance vehicles out there. And the C8 is certainly no exception. Ever since they went to the mid-engine, the car has completely different handling characteristics. I've driven a whole bunch of C8s, and I think it is noteworthy because they kind of got really expensive. As I mentioned, we had the whole COVID thing. I wasn't able to get my hands on one, but they really do handle nice. And you would think 495 horsepower, it doesn't sound all that earth-shattering, but with the C8, you're still talking about an extremely capable vehicle. Everybody is so focused right now on the Z06 because it's got 670 naturally aspirated horsepower. The E-Ray at 655 horsepower. Now we have the announcement of the new ZR1 Corvette, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal, right? 1,064 horsepower. It's going to be insane in every way, including the price. That car is probably going to be at least $200,000 if you're going to be able to get your hands on one before markups, all that kind of stuff. And you're talking about McLaren, Ferrari type money at some point, and that is going to be among the untouchables out there. So when you talk about a regular C8, so many people have kind of forgotten what an amazing car it is. 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Remember, that 6.2 liter engine sits right over the drive wheels. So there's not a lot of spinning, not a lot of fanfare. I've seen lots of videos online of C8 Corvettes actually beating like Hellcats and Shelbys and all sorts of stuff. They just work. And you have to keep that in mind. Top speed is like 194 mile an hour on a base C8 Corvette. They are very, very capable cars. If you've ever sat in one, they basically wrap completely around you. It's completely different than driving one of these. It feels like you are part of the car, and just the way the car cuts in, it's a whole different type of driving experience. But now might be a good time to go look at them because the price of these cars has come way down. I mean, you can get on Car Gurus, you can get on Auto Trader, and you will see, I mean, even the Z06s are starting to come down in price a little bit. I'm seeing Z06s, used ones out there for like, you know, 109, 115, 118. Still a lot of money, but those cars are starting to come down. And because of that, now you've got, like I said, you've got those other trims getting ready to come out. People are trading in their C8s and going to these higher trims now that we're starting to get them on the dealership lots. People that ordered their cars, those are starting to come in, and that's leaving these beautiful C8 Corvettes out there without owners. And you can have these for like in the high 50s in some cases. Really, really nice low mileage cars for in the low 60s that have really, really nice specs on them. We're talking decked out interiors, all sorts of cool stuff. And so I just wanted to make this video to kind of make you guys aware that I realize that, you know, in an era where you've got $70,000 scat packs and you've got this new car, if you're a Dodge fan that's getting ready to come out, even the 6-pack car, and by my estimation is probably going to be like $70,000. when you can go out and get a really high-performing C8 Corvette, probably for a little less money than that, it might be worth a look. Like I said, I know it's a different car than a lot of you guys are used to, but it is definitely worth looking at. And the last thing I want to mention about the C8, and I think it is noteworthy and something else to consider, this car has been out since 2020. And I realize there are a fair number of these on the road, but if you're like me and you like to mod your car, you like to tinker with them a little bit, add some more power, now is actually a good time to do it because they've had 4 model years for these aftermarket companies to kind of get in there. Companies like ProCharger, Magnuson, they all have kits now for the C8. The tuning is still a little bit of a weird thing, but they've got piggybacks now for the tunes. They can get these cars tuned. So you can actually mod these cars to well over Z06 power for well under Z06 money. So that's something else to consider. So if you like modding, they've got great exhaust systems, intake systems, they've got all sorts of stuff out there now for the C8 Corvette. Lots of support out there as well. A lot of stuff you've seen done already on YouTube. So if you like to tinker, it's absolutely a great time to go buy a C8 Corvette. I've actually considered doing it again for my channel. Just don't know if that's the route I want to go right now, but I'm just putting a little bit of information out there for you guys. I know that a lot of my audience doesn't necessarily want a Corvette, but as I mentioned before, they are fantastic cars, super fun to drive, and at that price point, maybe they're worth a look for some of you folks out there. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. So until then, Racer X.